and welcome back to Relax with Watercolour. My name is Harry Feeney. Today we are going to do two paintings, and the first one is going to be a monochrome and the second one will be full colour. This time we're in Connemara. So first let's take our monochrome. I'm taking our brushes and all I'm going to do is wet the paper. Now, I'm just going to make a horizon line here with my water, and then I'm going to add in, for our monochrome this time, a colour called burnt umber. Tease the brush in to the paint like that. Now this is going to happen very quickly, and just quickly get it on like that. Leave a little bit in the middle there. Get some thicker paint up there, a little bit here. This guy's finished. I hope you didn't look away. Now just see what's happening now. The paint is now running up on the paper. I'm just turning it over here. Doesn't matter if it runs off. I'm trying to keep this nice big clear area here in the sky. Just get this like that. There we go. I just want to fill that out a little bit. I'm keeping my clear area here. Just going to turn it again. Now, I just want that to come straight. Now you see it just runs straight across, like that. Now there's nothing difficult about this. Here we go, and then just turn it up like that. This is the start of our monochrome. As I said, this area in the middle, I'm trying to keep that as clear as I can. Now I'm going into thicker paint, into the burnt umber. Now I'm going to add that in here. And over here, thick paint. And you can make a few little designs if you want. Burnt umber will dry very quickly compared to other colours. There we are. Now, again, move that up. Let that run back up again. You'll find when you're doing this, get the brush out of your hand and enjoy doing this. It's very therapeutic. Maybe didn't say it. There we go. Just let that run like that. And again, don't be worrying about paint coming off. If you're in the sitting room like I am, or in the kitchen, just make sure that the powers that be don't say anything to you. There we go. That's almost ready now. I'm going to let that settle. I'm going to add in my mountains. And this isn't going to take long. I'm going to do this while it's still wet, and I'll fine tune it then when I get it up on the easel. So all I'm doing is just run it in wet like that, and then get the brush out of your hand again. And this time and just move it up nice and gently like that. There's a tree appearing, and these are all little trees as well. Okay, I'm reasonably happy with that. I'm going to start to dry this painting now so that we can move it on. Now that's dry. Let's just move it up onto the easel now so we can take another look at it. The easel's great actually because you can stand back from your painting. So I'm just taking some fairly wet burnt umber this time, and I'm just going to put it over here, but like little foothills and things like that, just to give it a little bit more distance into it. And then just bring it down like that. This is going to be a typical bog scene, but I'm going to do it in the monochrome first, so we get our tones. This is all about tones. Now, I'm sure you all remember being in the bog at one time or another for the turf, cutting turf and things like that. Now, I'm going to get a little house in here. Now, we can do this two ways. We can draw the house with a pencil, or we can paint around the house. Now, for this particular one here, I'm going to paint around it because it's a monochrome. When I come to do the full colour one, I'll draw the house in so that you'll see how to do it with both ways. So what I'm going to create now is I'm going to make the roof of my house. I'm just going to come down like this here. Now, that little part there is one of my chimneys. I'll put another chimney over here. There. That's the top of my house there. And then I'm going to bring it down like this. Just cut it in slightly. Like that. Now that's part of my house there. You can see it there, developing. Now, I'm going to get a little angle on here. Okay, so I'm just getting my other angle in here now, like that. And then I'm just going to tidy up this a little bit here before I proceed. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a roof on this and a few windows and doors and make it look a little bit more like a house. And I'll finish this off once I get that done. The most important thing is to get that outline in there. Now we get some thicker paint here like this for our roof. Now, what I'm doing, I'm just going to put this in like this. It's going to become obvious once I do this. There we are. You can leave a little gap of white there. That could be one of the walls, gable walls. Make sure that your roof is coming, your angle, if you like, is there as well. So just bring that down like that. Here we go. And more colour. Now, I just want to bring this across here like this. Now remember, it's a monochrome we're doing. We'll sharpen our focus up when we go to do it in the full colour. Here we are. Now I want to clean my brush here. I'm going to get some lighter tones in now. So you can see the gable coming. Here's the gable, and I'm going to leave a little gap of white there. Now I get our gables in here. I'm just going to make that come down like this. Here we are. So this will give us a more of a two-dimensional look on the house now. And just over here, I'm just going to add a little bit there. And I'm just going to run a little bit underneath there, be almost like a shadow, that the thatch comes out. Now, while that's drying a little bit, I'm going to move over here and just start putting in a little bit more detail. As I said, these brushes that we got made for the program are very good for doing all sorts of trees, foliage, shrubs, and this bogland. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add in a little bit more like this, just to create. So again, get some paint on here. While that house is drying, I'll just fill this up a little bit. We might even create a little area back here that's well, there's water in it or something, or a hedge, fence, wall, anything like that. This scene could be anywhere in Ireland where you have bogland. It's looking okay. I want to try and get in my windows in here now, just while I can. And I just darken in there a little bit more. Just tidy up that. Now, windows. Bring the windows up to underneath the thatch. Get it up underneath, because the thatch is coming down over and you can't see the top of the window. I'm going to put another one here. Like that. Actually, I'll make this the door. Why not? And another window here. So you have 2 windows in the door. Now again, we're going to get some lighter tones in front of that just to finish off the house. So you take it, make sure you get the door on the ground, that the door isn't up in the air. If you want any of these paintings for a special event, a charitable event, and you think it might help you raise some money, write to me, Harry Feeney, at the Foxford Lodge. And if there's a painting there, you can have it.